Hello everyone, hopefully you're having a great day today. Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video, and in this one it's going to be a versus video. It's going to be the 100 million downloads Ichigo versus the 9th anniversary Kenpachi to see who comes out on top. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 500 subscribers. I'm very close. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So I won't go into too much detail about these units because I did in their initial showcases, but real quick, I do want to go over their most notable skills and differences. Obviously, their killers will be this different. This Ichigo has Squad 0 Killer Plus. He has 2 Soul Trade, Strong Tower, Recharge Time minus 12%, and damage weaken enemies 30%. Now, my Ichigo is 2 out of 5, but to make it a more fair comparison, I only ever managed to pull 1 copy of the Kenpachi. So I just took off that focus and left the SP here. Another thing is, both their Transcendence levels will be at level 11, but their Link Slot potions won't be the same levels. This Ichigo's will be level 22, the Kenpachi's will be only level 20. Just because I really don't have a lot of those, I guess they're called, I don't know what they're called, I'll just call them like the Super Rainbow Link Slot potions or whatever they're called. That's not the actual name of them, but I don't have too many of those, and I didn't really want to just use them since those are kind of rare. They both have an EX move, but the difference is this Ichigo, he has weakening plus on all of his attacks, and he has a debuff on his Soul Bomb. Let's see here. The most notable skills down here is this unit is a Guild Quest unit, so his best content is Guild Quest. He will perform the best of his abilities inside Guild Quest. So because of that, we're going to be missing the increased killer effect 50%, and we're also going to be missing the Frenzy plus 3 in Guild Quest. So since we won't be able to go into Guild Quest, he'll only have Frenzy plus 2, and he'll be missing out on that other skill that you get for being in Guild Quest. He does have the increased out of summon chance here against Soul Reapers, as you can see, Poise, and the status name of Spiritual Pressure Boost. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think, for the Ichigo. The Kenpachi, yeah, like I mentioned, his link levels are only going to be at level 20. I just don't have enough of these resources right here. What are these called exactly? I guess it should. I'll just say it right there. But anyways, yeah. Anything else? Yeah, he's a melee unit. He has lacerating weakening on all of his attacks except his EX move. His EX move gives him a 100% spiritual pressure boost. So, yep, that's that. He inflicts his status elements every 5 seconds. Let's see here. His base Berserker is 100%, which is great. Actually, the Ichigo, he doesn't even have Berserker built into his kit now that I think about it. Yeah, he doesn't even have Berserker built in, so the Kenpachi here is getting 100 Berserker. It's 102, it says right here, but I'll explain why in a little bit later, why it's 102%. Let's see here. He does have a base of Frenzy plus 3, which is great. You know, he has that over the Ichigo. He also does have the increased status element chance against his killer. And he also does have the status element spiritual pressure boost 80%, but with his EX move lasts for 10 seconds. You are able to get 180% spiritual pressure boost, which is the highest in the game right now, and he is the first character that is able to do that. There is another character who can do that as well. Actually, it's the Thousand Year Blood War 2025 version of Ichigo. I think he's able to do that too. So there is that. Oh, his Soul Trade, his Strong Tower Recharge Time minus 14%. So now we can talk about why, well, actually, they changed the menu here. I can't really. You used to be able to see the what you call it. Oh, here it is, Power Up Attribute System right here. So it's just right down here. I guess it would probably be best just to look at it like this. I can get my characters to level 348. I'm getting an extra 250 focus in SP. As I mentioned earlier, my max link slot level is 22, max resistance level is 11. As you saw, the bonus to existing skills, the weaken resistance 5%, you saw that this Kenpachi is immune to weakening but there was an extra percentage there because he has that innate in his skills. And as you can see here, 2 existing skills here, we are getting an extra 2% Berserker. And let's see here, if these units had damage to, or strong attack damage or anything else in their soul trait, they will be getting a boost here from the attribute power-up system. So we are getting some pretty decent amount of bonuses from that. So the only thing we have left to go over now is the accessories that I'm going to use. Since they're both speed Soul Reaper units, I will be using the same accessories and links for both. That will be the T-set, Fortification Pill, the Lieutenant's Badge. As for the character links, there's going to be the Psychomon Chad, just some sharp attack reduction and 4 stamina damage boost links here, as you can see. The bonus abilities will be 4 stamina damage boost and the plus 200 SP for both of them. So after all of that, yeah, we can go ahead and jump into some gameplay to see which one of these units will come out on top. Alright, so here we are in the Link Slot Trials event. So there are no ranker enemies in here, so we won't take advantage of the increased status element chance or his just killer effect either. But his killer effect is against Espadas. You'll see Espada enemies in like the Psychomon. Well, at the time of this recording, they did rework Psychomon. You'll also see it in Guild Quest, and in some ITs there will be Espada enemies. So yeah, he's not immune to the free status element, so we do have to watch out for that. I forgot to mention that the Ichigo he has the complete status immunity. It's not shared though, so you have to watch out for that. If you give me a quick second here, I was gonna... Okay, yeah, so now since I activated his EX move, we currently now have a 180% spiritual pressure boost, which is just insane. Yeah, being able to have 180% spiritual pressure boost, even though it only lasts for 10 seconds, at that time you are probably the strongest unit in the game. It's really unfortunate I only ever managed to get 1 copy of this unit. But the good thing about this Kenpachi is, and all other 8th anniversary units, he is in the premium pool, so all I have to do is just hopefully get lucky and pull from the summons tickets. I'll do another run in here. We can try to get the full stamp showcase, and I'll play as Soba. Alright, so what I'll do is, once I get my spiritual pressure boost, I'll go ahead and activate my EX move. I got it. Okay, yeah, so now for the next 10 seconds, we'll probably be the strongest in the game, honestly. Not to mention, his strong attacks are not too bad either. His SA3 is that, what is it called, a 2-stage strong attack. It like has like 1 hit, then it does something else, and then it has another hit. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but it hits twice, basically, what I'm trying to say. It has 2 hits. Yeah, it has 2 hits. Yeah, that's pretty much it. His guild quest isn't up, so I can't take him in there. Limit Burger quest isn't up, I can't take him in there. It wouldn't be fair to take him into Epic Rage either, because he doesn't have a boost and the Ichigo does, so there's that. Alright, so we'll do one more run in here. I'm not going to go to co-op IT just because it really won't make a difference. Since they weaken the enemies in co-op IT, it's just not worth it going in there, really. But yeah, I don't think that I have much else to say about this unit. Obviously, he's very, very good. With dupes, he's obviously going to perform even better, especially if you have him at max Rescinded. Just having a max Rescinded 180% spiritual pressure boost is just way too good. This unit is just so very, very strong. I guess you could say that, I mean, he is immune to 1 status element, so that's better than not being immune to any of them. Weakening is cool. Lacerate, I mean, it'll stop them from like using their abilities, so there's nothing wrong with that as well. Let me see, am I forgetting anything else? Having a base Frenzy plus 3 is great. The Ichigo will only have a Frenzy plus, well, the Ichigo, he's mainly a Guild Quest unit. I mean, this Kenpachi is too, but you know, he doesn't have like the Guild Quest units or the Guild Quest skills that all the other Guild Quest units would get, like the Ichigo. And I don't think I have much else to say about this unit. I'll skip this soul bomb animation. We already seen it so many times before. Alright, so now we are in here with the Hollow Ichigo, or Vastolarde Ichigo, or whatever you want to call this Ichigo. I use his EX move already. It's just basically a wide range, just kind of beam attack. It's just him basically firing off a Sero. That's all it is. Now, since then, the Status Element Plus, which is kind of newer, it was introduced with the 2025 Thousand Year Blood War units here. It's just basically a stronger version of the weakening elements that we already have. It's stronger and it lasts longer, and I think, yeah, you're gonna have to have higher immunities to be able to be immune to it. But yeah, overall, I mean, he'll perform his utmost best in guild quests, which is cool. Oh, we can just pretty much stay in here since he is immune to all status elements, as you can see. Yeah, he doesn't have a way to heal, so we do have to be careful of that. If you're going with like a full stem build, once you get hit, you're gonna lose out on a lot of damage. But overall, not bad strong attacks either. Use this EX move again. And we can move on in here and play his soul bomb animation. Alright, so we'll do a couple more runs here. I want to mention that since this unit does not have Berserker, if any unit doesn't have the skill, for example, the Kenpachi, he has 100% Berserker, but his Berserker was 102% because of the 2% we're getting from the attribute power-up system. This Ichigo will not get it. If they don't have the skill, they're not going to get the buff from the attribute power-up system. I just want to mention that again. I also want to mention again that my Ichigo is getting a bit more stats from my character links because his link levels are at 22 while the Kenpachi's is only at level 20, so there's that as well. His soul bomb is going to do an insane amount of damage. He has weakened defense, the weakening plus, and also a debuff on there. So his his soul bomb will definitely, just do lots and lots of damage. And I really don't have much else to say about this unit. I did 3 runs with the Kenpachi. I'll do 1 more with this Ichigo here. Play a soul bomb animation one more time. Alright, so this will be the last run for the video. Yeah, overall, both units are great. They both have their strengths. They both have their weaknesses. But overall, they are both very, very strong. Now, this Ichigo, he's a more modern unit because of the new Status Element Plus. So there is that as well. But, he's great in the content he's meant to go in, and the Kenpachi, he's not too bad either. With dupes, they will obviously be a lot better than what you're seeing right now. If you're pretty far in the attribute tree system, you'll probably get a lot more bonuses than I am currently. So overall, both units are very, very good. I do like both of them. I think it's been a long time coming since we got a new version of this Ichigo anyway, so I'm glad we finally got it. It's just unfortunate that he's a guild quest unit. They could have made other units guild quest units, really. And we'll skip that because we already seen it. Okay, so that was a brief showcase of the units side by side. Unfortunately, I can't really take them into any other content. Co-op IT, since it's a lot weaker than what it used to be, really wouldn't matter if I took them in there. In epic rates, it wouldn't have been fair because this Ichigo, he is on the boost list while the Kenpachi isn't, so obviously the Ichigo would have been performing better. Guild quest, I can't take him into guild quest. Well, I can take Ichigo, his is up, but Kenpachi's isn't, and it really wouldn't be a really good showcase since the Ichigo will perform better in there anyways. But yeah, overall that's pretty much it. As for who I think is better, although the Ichigo does have some really, really good skills, I do like the Kenpachi more. I mean, 180% spiritual pressures boost is just insane, and the fact that he has that and you're able to keep that up for 10 seconds is just going to be great. He has a 100% berserker, which is just nuts. That's really good. He has a base of frenzy +3, while the Ichigo's frenzy is only at frenzy +3 and Gilquist. So I mean, his frenzy +3 is locked behind specific content, and I don't really like that in my opinion. Weakened defense, poise, marauder, and assassin with spiritual pressure boost. Yeah, overall just really great. So I do like the Kenpachi better just because he does have the berserker. He's not restricted to any type of content. He's getting all of his skills here. 180% spiritual pressure boost is great. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I do think the Kenpachi is better in my opinion, but don't get me wrong, this Ichigo is good, but you know, he's just a guild quest unit really. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.